all about this, man. This game last night, I couldn't drop a 3 minute clip or a 15-second clip to talk about the legacy of King James, LeBron James. And this, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's not even my favorite player. My favorite player is, you know, MJ, Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade, Shaq. Then I'm living in the presence of King James, and I'm like, come on, man, you gotta be. Listen, if you want to be a hater, you can be a hater. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, you can be a hater, but when the truth is right in front of you with the pudding, what's going on, what LeBron James is doing, to me, it's crazy. It's on a whole lot another level. If you, I don't know how many of y'all watched the game last night. Some of y'all need to get subscribed. I know some of y'all don't have TVs or nothing, because a lot of people that talk bad about LeBron is probably people that don't watch the game. They probably watch the game on, some of the game. But you got YouTube. You can go back to the games and watch what he does and watch the full clip of the games. Dude, man, at 41 years old, how many of y'all is 41 years old that can move around the way this guy is moving around, doing what LeBron's doing? Listen, I'm sold. I'm not saying he's not the GOAT. This dude is on another level. Him and Steph Curry, when you talking about being consistent, they've been consistent, what, almost 20 years strong, man, in the league. Last night, if you watch LeBron James, man, making passes, playing defense, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that he's doing, come on, man. Listen, I'm 38. I'm 38 years old. I can't even move around the way. I know he's working out the whole year, but you have to go watch. Some of y'all got to go back on YouTube, watch some of these games. If you don't have cable or something at your house, or I don't know, if you don't have the app to watch the game direct, go watch some of the games. Even the people that don't like him, just go watch what he does. The people that love basketball, like I love basketball, and I'm watching what he's doing at the age of 41. Come on, man. You're part of legacy. He's not human. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Dude is not human. I've been saying, listen, bro, it's crazy. Because, bro, I'm 38, bro. And my body be hurting me. I can't even go to work the next day. After going to 12, bro. Come on. And I'm telling these people that's talking bad, yeah, you can have your negative opinion if you want to. And I'm not denying you negative opinion, but for the love of the game, just watch it. You know what I'm saying? He almost hit the key basket to win the game. I love Michael Jordan, man. Listen, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm 38, bro. My body be killing me, bro. And this dude is doing what he's doing. And I'm like, bro, I have to come on live and talk about it. I don't care who's watching, who's not watching. I'm a part of legacy. We all are part of legacy. Just like people love Michael Jordan. That's why they love Jordan. Because Jordan did this stuff that was like, God damn. They're living in the moment. So we have to live in the moment with him too, man. Listen, man. King James. Look, the juicy part is with his son. I got kids. I got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to do what he's doing with his kids. Look what he's doing with Bronny. And a lot of people are, oh, Bronny don't deserve it. You deserve a chance. If your resume is like LeBron's resume, it's just like if I'm going to fill out a job application somewhere, a good private job or a job you need a good reference. LeBron is a great reference. So who cares they picked him up because of his dad? He didn't play a lot of college basketball, but his DNA is solid. All you have to know about the NBA is revenue. Bronny brings a lot of revenue, and he's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, I had to come live and tell y'all what. And a lot of people saying Houston, they're killing Houston. Houston is young. That's what's happening when you have a young team. Yeah, nah, I agree with you though, bro. I agree with you. Like, you know, MJ, MJ is MJ. I can't say his flame burned out what it was, but you're right. He didn't really love the game like LeBron loved the game. Because to be 41 years old running back and forth, you have to really love the game. So that I agree with you though. His love for it did kind of, yep. I agree with you though. And LeBron is performing at a high level, man. At 41, dude, people don't realize that, bro. Listen, bro, people do not realize. That's why I'm like, bro, I gotta come live. I gotta say because 3 minutes is not. 3 minutes is not. And yep, longevity always, bro. That's consistency. Longevity is those big enterprise. Those. You know what I'm saying? Like places that sells the most. They've been there long. That's longevity. The Publixes. You know what I'm saying? The shit that been around forever. It's because of longevity. Longevity is consistency, and we're watching living proof what longevity and consistency look like. And LeBron, as a human, is doing it right in front of us. Come on, it's amazing, man. But like I was saying with Houston, Houston's a young team, man. They had a chance. A lot of people bashing Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant been carrying the team the whole season. At his age, you see how his body wear and tearing him. You know what I'm saying? He's hurt. He carried the team the whole season, basically. But LeBron is not just physically. He's mentally smart. He's not going to overplay the whole season. He's going to watch what his team has. While KD still is proving like, I'm the best. LeBron don't have to prove when he's the best. This is the time when he proves he's the best. In the playoff when it matters. I watched. Listen, when LeBron came to Miami, I love LeBron. I watch how he coached the game. He picked the game. He's a mental player, man. He's very smart. Basketball is all about mental, man. And you know what I'm saying? That's what KD's body wear and tear. He's doing it at a high level, but I'm saying you have to use your other guys. So you have nothing to prove. You don't have to play like 72-something games. You don't have to play the whole season. The playoffs is when they need you. At this point, that's when Houston really need KD. He's not. You can't. I'm not demolishing his career. KD's a great player, but just been unfortunate ever since he left a sweet deal with Golden State. I'm not leaving Golden State if I'm KD, man. I'm winning championship with Steph Curry. Bro, being the best, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about basketball, bro. Basketball's a team sport. It's not a one-on-one thing. People are talking about one-on-one. It's not a one. You rarely get a one-on-one matchup. If you're the best player on the court, you're rarely gonna not see a double team. You always gonna see a double team. So that one-on-one stuff is out the window, man. Those guys are elite players. They're proving they're elite scorers. Elite scorers on both sides. Superstars, guys like LeBron. Those guys are elite, man. There's no this. You can't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick and choose. There's no picking and choose. They're elite, man. There's nothing. You look in the. MJ is great. He can score all type of way. LeBron is great. He can score all type of way. Been watching them forever. There's not a way he can't score. You know what I'm saying? But at their age, they start using their head. They don't overplay. They don't overdo stuff. They try to save energy. If you're an athlete, you know that. I'm an athlete. When I go and play at the park and stuff, I got to save my energy. Stuff that I used to do, I can't do it no more because I got to save my energy for the other end. You got to let your young bucks get. I'm telling you, LeBron is a smart player, man. His longevity is going to last for as long as he's won because the game is about mental, man. It amazed me last night, man, how him and Bronny, and that's another one. Bronny is like, people are like, oh, he's a bet. No, he's not. If your dad is a top-notch basketball player, you know what I'm saying, and you watch your dad and you do everything your dad do, you don't hate on your dad, you only respect your dad, it's only glory that's going to come from that, man. You know what I'm saying? The reason you can't compare LeBron and Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan didn't spend all the time that LeBron did with his kids, you know what I'm saying? LeBron spent majority of time with he give them the blueprint. Those kids don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do none of that. And listen, another thing is, Michael Jordan kids would get picked up. They would get a chance. But Jordan resume, they had a chance, but his resume wasn't like that. Like LeBron, that longevity LeBron have, that longevity resume. That's all I'm saying. Like, just like my boy was saying on here now, like, he was on and off. The flame was falling off. LeBron's still bringing resume. He's still bringing revenue to the NBA. He's still having people watch. That's all that matters, man, to the NBA, man. All revenue, what you can bring. Last night, what LeBron did by letting the young kid go by, what you teach is switch the ball to the other hand. He poked the ball. That's automatic veteran. The dude's a vet. You can hate on LeBron all you want, man. But I'm telling y'all, I just came on this live to let y'all know, man. Y'all watch this man. Watch the whole playoffs. Is they going to win the championship? I don't know. And I don't care. What I care about is what he's doing at his age. You know what I'm saying? And how he's playing with no excuses, especially when he step on that white line. He's diving for balls. How do you get back up after that, man? How do he get back up the next day? You know what I'm saying? And Bronny James hitting the threes. You know, all the Bronny James haters, let me tell you something, man. A ball is a ball. Basketball is basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's not fighting. It's not going to war. It's none of that. It's about putting the ball in the basket. Yeah, nah. I mean, listen. Of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? If you compare all that, the load, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. Everybody's destiny is not the same. But you're still going to be great. You know what I'm saying? LeBron had a lot of difficult in his career. So did MJ. MJ came from a rough era. LeBron came from a rough era. But that was a little bit lighter for him. But he didn't have the greatest players with him. You know what I'm saying? All that could be a factor. So, you know, I'm not disagreeing with your point, man. Fact. MJ was set up perfect, man. MJ was set up perfect. You can't deny that, though. Listen, I can't disagree with your point, my boy. You make some great points. I can't disagree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you came in on. I was just coming here to talk about the Lakers game last night, but you having some juice for me. So I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying 100%, bro. They laid the path for MJ perfectly. You have Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they laid the path for him perfectly, though. I'm not gonna lie. When LeBron came, I gotta admit, Cleveland didn't know what they had. It's just almost when MJ went there the first year in Chicago. Chicago didn't know what they had. You know what I'm saying? Chicago was just feeding MJ the ball and saying, go get me 60, go get me 30. That was a winning game. Then when they end up getting Phil Jackson, mastermind guy, he's like, hey, it's chess, not checkers. I'm not going to show my king right away. I'm going to use him in the fourth quarter when it all matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to war, right, your leaders are not in the front. They're in the back, right? So it's just how basketball is. You know, some coaches overuse their best players unless of saving them for the fourth quarter where the defense can't get, you know what I'm saying? That's what, I don't want to jump. Listen, I love the point that you made, my boy. I love what you're saying. You on point with everything you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. But there's always two sides to each story. And both of these guys are great in my eyes for the way they develop their career. And LeBron, I give him a lot of respect for the longevity, like you're saying. And I also give MJ the respect because he won 6 straight championships, and that's not easy to do. It doesn't matter how good your team is; that's not easy to do because that comes with egos. With guys, you know what I'm saying? Guys don't want to stay on the team. You see what happened with Shaq and Kobe, with KD. It comes with egos. If you can control all these guys' egos and win 6 back to back, you got to give the guy the respect. So that's why I think MJ get all the respect that he gets, and we're giving LeBron all the respect that he's getting because from not having a good team to having good teams to finally get consistency. You know what I'm saying? Then switching head coach to head coach. You know, LeBron always been in the championship. So listen, guys, much love and respect to y'all, man. Y'all watch the Lakers. I'm tuned in, man. Great convo. LeBron, Bronny, you guys are watching Legacy, man. You guys, you guys are watching, some of the best basketball. I know America's all about the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I know the NFL is right there. The draft, because I watch the draft too. But listen, there's been some great playoffs, hands down, man. Listen, there's been some great NBA playoffs. If you love basketball, if you love the NBA, there's been some good hockey too. Hockey's there, but I'm an NBA guy. So you guys holla at me, y'all like and subscribe, man, and share. Bronny Legacy, man. Y'all watch it, man. Go back and watch the game on YouTube right now. That's what I'm doing now. I'm watching some of the highlights, even though I watched the full game, but I'm amazed what this guy's doing at his age. So much respect, much love, man. Y'all boys everybody stay blessed.